This video will contain spoilers for Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's the anime series, as we'll be talking about the new fusions that get released this week, and a newish character got a full body reveal. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton, and today we're here to talk about the new Dino and Kuriboh fusion that we'll be seeing in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's shortly. Plus, I'll be giving you my thoughts on the full body reveal of the Lukeman. Yes, that is certainly interesting, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. So starting off, we have the new Dino Fusion, Hyper Upstart King Rex. And this monster looks amazing from a design standpoint. I love the fact as well that we have this little dino riding on top of it, as it just looks so goofy but fun at the same time. This is a monster I'm excited to use when rush dueling. I've heard people say this might be a Khan fusion, as the main fusion material monster is Khan's Ace. But if Hunt does end up using this as well, I wouldn't be too surprised, as it does keep in line with the themes of greed and rulership, just based on its design, so that I wouldn't mind which character uses it, as long as we get to see it in all its glory in the anime. Its effects, requirements. You can place one monster dinosaur from your graveyard to the bottom of your deck. The effect is, this card gains 700 attack until the end of the turn. Then, if you have Upstart Goblin in your graveyard, you can choose one spell card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. And next up, for the second fusion monster revealed this week, we have kuriboh. Using Siesta Totoro and Kuribot, this fusion looks rather cute with its little outfit. I absolutely love the design, and its effect is pretty decent as well. The effect, requirements, pay 500 life points. You can then choose one defense position monster your opponent controls and return it to their hand. Honestly, this is not a bad skill, it's pretty decent, as you can switch your opponent's level 8 or lower monsters from attack position to face down defense mode, using Siesta Totoro's skill, and then you can fusion into this monster, thus triggering the monster's fusion effect, bouncing back your opponent's monster to the hand. And yeah, I mean, the skill itself doesn't state it has to be fence up defense mode, so face down should work just as well. Honestly, it's a good combo that you can execute that would help give you a somewhat decent advantage against your opponent for your particular turn. Okay, the caveat is this monster doesn't have very high attack points, but there's ways around that. Okay, so moving away from the cards now, we have the more interesting piece of news of this week, and that involves the Lukeman. You can find the article to the YGO organization's website that kind of wrote up this article, so big thank you to them for the translations, and a big thank you to GoldySimp, the Lukeman on Twitter, for sharing this information with me. Links to both the article and both Twitter accounts are in the description down below, so go check them out, you won't regret it. But as for the reveal, here is the full body image. And it's a good thing that the Lukeman is a hero, as I instantly thought after looking at this image, Elemental Heroes. Just remind me of that, honestly, and the design looks amazing. I love the claws, I love the weird looking eye symbols on the chest. I can't wait to see it within the anime. Never thought I'd be saying that, but those are my honest opinions. Now then, as for my thoughts on this character, I have two possible theories based on how this character was created / manifested. Number one, this character could have been created from when Tiger leaked the Lukeman manga to the public. After all, someone could have thought, that looks really cool, I definitely need to cosplay / use this persona for myself, and created a very good replica costume of the Lukeman, and is now going around using that persona because they feel like it's such a cool thing to use. Or number two, could be that it's always been a creation from Luke's early child years. After all, he always seems most embarrassed and afraid whenever the Lukeman gets brought up within conversation. So then, if Luke was experimented on as a kid, if we believe that theory to be true, then could the researchers who experimented on Luke in the past use this as a manipulation technique, telling him that if he doesn't cooperate with them, the Lukeman will return, creating that fear within Luke every time he hears or thinks about that Lukeman that he created. Is a monster inside of his own head that he wishes to run away from all the time. A bit dark, I know, but those are just two interesting thoughts. However, this could actually be linked with anything within the Sevens world. After all, the article itself, looking at that, states that Luke gave birth to the strongest hero, which makes me believe that this is either a monster or a spirit that he can summon / manifest. But then it also talks about in the article having incredible dueling skills like Luke himself, and we've seen those skills in action in episode 62. So that means it's got to be a real person or a drone controlling a person? Again, it's up in the air. However, I am really looking forward to seeing how this character makes their full body anime debut within the series. I think it's going to be absolutely tremendous. However, one thing I want to see by the end of this character's involvement is the Lukeman entrusting Luke with the Dragistar F fusion monster. After all, I think it's confirmed that Luke doesn't have fusions at the end of episode 62. Like, the Lukeman took it with him. So I think it'd be such a cool thing for Luke to overcome his embarrassment and fear of the Lukeman, and as a result, the Lukeman gives him and bestows upon him the Dragistar fusion. Interesting. Anyways, that's all I've got to say for this video. Let me know all of your thoughts, theories and opinions on the Lukeman reveal and any of the fusion cards that I talked about within this video. And I do hope you've enjoyed it and found it informative. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content, and of course, I hope you have an amazing day moving forward. Apart from that though, have a great time. Alligator, matane, goodbye.